right? And matrix, the order of this matrix is n. Okay, so this is a square matrix A, right? And its order is n. Now let's say determinant of A has some value, and let's call that value as let's say k. Okay. Now I want to find out the value for this lambda A. So if I multiply a scalar quantity, right? So how does matrix multiplication work? So let's say I have this A matrix 1, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to write 2A. Then what will 2 do is 2 get multiplied with every element, right? So it becomes 2, 2, 4, 6. Right? But in case of determinant, what happens is, so in determinant, so let's say if this is A, this was A matrix, and you have to find out 2A, then you have to solve like this, which whatever we have done. And let's take it as a determinant. If A is a determinant, and let's say same determinant. Oh, okay, so let's say this is not a matrix, rather this is a determinant 1, 1, 2, 3. And now I want to write 2A. Then what will happen with 2 is 2 will go inside this determinant either in a row or in a column. You can take 2 either in a row or in a column. So whenever you multiply a determinant with some constant, it doesn't get multiplied with every value like in matrix. It actually, it only multiplies either with a row or with a column. Any column or any row of your choice. So you can either write it as 2, 2, then 2, 3 will be same. Or you can write this as, let's multiply first column by 2. So this becomes 2, 4, and 1, 3. Or you can also multiply second column or second row. So if second column, then this would be 1, 2, 2, 6. Or if you want to multiply 2 with second row, then that is also, you can also do that. Now you find out all of these are same. All of these will produce the same value. Like in this case, first case, 3 to the 6 minus 4, 2. So this determinant is giving the value 2. Same as this. Same as this. Same as this. So what happens in this case is, if you're multiplying a determinant with lambda inside like this, so this becomes lambda to the power, right? Lambda to the power n. Lambda to the power n into determinant. So this happens. So if you're doing this, then what you can do is you can write this as, so first of all, you should know what is the order of AB. If order of A is 3 and order of B is also 3, then order of A cross B is also 3. So what you will do is this 3 to the power order, whatever the order is. Order of what? Power should be order of AB. So this should be 3 to the power 3 into mod A into mod B. So this becomes 27 into 1 into 3 becomes 81. That should be the correct answer. You just need to remember this. Please go ahead whenever you are done.
Yes, sir. There is another question. So find the value of tan 1 by 2
Tan 1 by 2. Okay.
sine inverse bracket sine inverse 2x by 1 plus x square plus cos inverse 1 minus y square by 1 plus y square
Cos inverse
1 minus y square by 1 plus y square. So 1 by 2 for tan is common for both sine inverse and cos inverse.
Good.
And mod x is less than 1, y greater than 0, and xy less than 1.
Mod x less than 1, right?
Yes.
And
Y greater than 0,
y greater than 0.
xy less than 1.
Okay. So we should know I mean, in these cases, you have to substitute a value. You have to substitute so that sine inverse and cos inverse, substitute x and y so that sine inverse and cos inverse gets reduced. What I'm trying to say is you will put x and y, you will use x and y, or you will rather substitute x and y with some trigonometric function and apply the substitution so that sine inverse and cos inverse gets reduced. Right? Now you should know how to convert these formula to that form. So this is 2x by 1 plus x square, and this is 1 minus y square upon 1 plus y square. So both of them are formulae. So if you substitute x here with tan theta, can I remove all of this? I will tell this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you replace x with tan theta and y with tan phi, so what we will do is let x is let put this x as some function of tan and put this y also as tan phi. Now imagine about this. So this is sine inside the sine inverse. The expression was I put tan theta. Why? Let's understand this. I'll tell you why did I do this. Because I knew this is a formula. 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta can be written as sine 2 theta. This is nothing else but sine 2 theta. So sine of 2 theta can be written like this. That is why I assumed x as tan theta. Similarly, this value, if you put y as this, right? So this is also a formula for cos 2 theta. This is also a formula for cos 2 phi. Sorry, not theta. Wait, just a minute. Yeah. So we use these substitutions so that we can reduce all of this. So this was so using these substitutions, you use these substitutions. Now you know this can be written as sine 2 theta and this can be written as cos 2. This would be tan half sine inverse, and this is sine 2 theta plus cos inverse cos 2 phi. This sine inverse sine cancelled out. This becomes 2 theta. This becomes 2 theta. This becomes 2 phi. So this is tan half of, which becomes tan theta plus phi. Now, always remember, you didn't have these terms. You just assumed them, right? I mean, you have used a substitution. So try to use that substitution back. What I mean is that we have introduced theta and phi here. Originally, we had x and y. So we should give the answer in terms of x and y only. Now, how to do that? Just open this formula tan a plus b. So this becomes tan a plus tan b. Tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan. So tan theta is nothing but x plus y divided by 1 minus x. That should be the final answer. So these are questions related to trigonometric substitutions. In which you will have to remember what is applied outside and what is written inside. So try to convert this, try to convert these inside the square expressions, try to convert them into some form of sine, into some form of cos inverse. I mean cos, so that you can cancel cos inverse and sine inverse. What you have done here. So always try to think like that. You have to use a substitution so that you can reduce sine inverse and cos inverse. In this case, it may have been tan inverse and sec inverse. It may be anything, and whatever is written outside, the inside expression will be matching this. I mean, there will be a formula, definitely will be a formula which can be formed with that expression. Please go ahead, and if you want to ask something from this as well, please.
Said answer.
Please feel free to ask your next question.
Yes, sir. For what value of k is a function f of x?
Just what value of k, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
F of x is equal to sine 5x by 3x plus cos x.
Sine 5x by
3x.
ye, is it written like this?
No, sir.
Okay. Then how it is written? Please tell me.
It's sine 5x, the whole divided by 3x.
Okay.
plus cos
Is it
x.
like sine 5x divided by 3x, right?
The whole divided by 3x.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Plus cos x. No, sir, it's separately plus cos x.
Okay. My bad.
If x not equal to 0 and k if x is equal to 0 continues at x is equal to 0.
Sorry. Fx is equals to sine 5x divided by 3x plus cos x. Please continue
Yes.
after this.
And k if x is equal to 0.
Sorry, please read the whole question again.
For what value of k is a function f of x is equal to sine 5x by 3x plus cos x if x not equal to 0 and k if x is equal to 0.
Okay. Cool.
Continues
So
at x
basic,
is equal to 0.
yeah, it is continuous at x is equals to 0. Did you understand the question? What are we, what do we, they want you to do?
Yes, sir.
Just tell me then, what did you do?
We take LHL,
Okay,
that is limit extends to 0 plus
correct. So we
sine
have to find
5x.
out LHL, RHL, and the value of the function at given point, right?
Yes, sir.
These three things. So I can write this as F0 negative should be equal to F0 and should be equal to F0 positive, right? So now we know if x is equals to 0. So whenever f is less than 0 or greater than 0, the formula or the expression we will use for fx will be this. Hence, we know LHL and RHL will be continuous. The only thing we need to do here is we have to find this. Just this. We don't know what is the value for fx at x is equals to 0. So what we will do is, and why can't we know? Because if we put x0 in the first expression, this becomes infinity, right? This is 0. 0 by 0, rather 0 by 0. So we'll have to solve this. We'll have to find out. This is actually k. This is k. Limit x tends to 0, fx is equals to k. We have to find out this k. So for finding out k, we have to basically solve limit x tends to 0, fx. Now fx is sine 5x by 3x plus cos x. Now this can be solved. How? So limit will be distributed. So this is 3x. I have multiplied this with 5, multiplied and divide this by 5. So that sine 5x upon 5x, this becomes a formula. And the value of this is 1. This is just 5 by 3. So limit will get distributed. This becomes limit x tends to 0, 5 by 3 sine 5x upon 5x. Sine 5x upon 5x is nothing but 1. So this is just 5 by 3 plus, now limit x tends to 0 cos x. So this becomes cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So the answer should be 8 by 3. Guys, did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, whenever you are done, just go ahead.
Then, sir,
Please ask.
the random variable x has a probability distribution p of x of the following form, where k is some number, p of x is equal to k if x equal to 0, 2k if x is equal to 1, 3k if x is equal to 2, 0
Okay.
if
So we
otherwise.
have this table, right?
Yes.
Now this is x and px. So this is the values of x, right? And this is the values of px is equals to x. Okay, so we have the values for x as 0 and probabilities.
K. X is equal to 1, 2k. X is equal to 2, 3k. 0 if otherwise.
Okay.
Determine the value of k, and there are two paths. First one is determine the value of k, and the second one is find p of x less than 2, p of x less than equal to 2, p of x greater than equal to 2.
Have I written the expressions correctly?
P of
Px
x
less than 2,
greater
x.
than equal to 2.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So how can we find out k?
We'll add all p of x. So
Yeah.
k is 1 by
And
6.
k is 1 by 6, correct. So the sum of all the probability should be 1. So this is 6k. 6k has to be 1. Hence k is 1 by 6. Remember, we in axiomatic approach, we studied this. The sum of all the probability is 1. Right? So this sum has to be 1, and the sum is 6k. If 6k is equals to 1, then k is 1 by 6. Right? Now, let's find out px less than 2. If x is less than 2, so solve second part. First, let's solve this. What does it mean? It means that x can take value 0 plus x can take value 1. If x is less than 2, then we have to actually find out these two probabilities, which is k and 2k. So this becomes 3k, and 3 into k is 3 into 1 by 6, which is 1 by 2. So this is k, this is 2k, this becomes 3k. And now putting the value of k, this becomes 1 by 2. Now similarly, if this is less than equal to, then you just have to add p of x is equals to 2. So for this, it is 6k and actually 1. Now for finding out px greater than equal to 2, you can actually write it p1 minus probability x less than 2. 1 minus probability x less than 2. Either like this or like this. And it goes till infinity, right? But all the values are 0. Remember, px is equals to 3, x is equals to 4, x is equals to 5. All of these are 0. The only answer is px is equals to 2, which is nothing but 3k. Hence the answer is 3 into k is 1 by 2. And you will get the same answer from here as well. So you've already found out this. This is 1 by 2. So 1 minus 1 by 2 is again 1 by 2. So you can write it in either way, but the answer will be same. Guys, is it clear? Feel free to ask me your doubts if you
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay.
Sir, another question, sir. So evaluate integral x square plus 1 by
Guys, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Yes. Yes, yes, please feel.
Yes, sir. Evaluate integral x square plus 1 by
Integral x square by
x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x square plus 3 dx.
we have to solve this, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is just like what do we call this? Partial fraction. This is just like partial fraction. There's one expression x square plus 1 in the numerator, and there are two expressions in multiplication and denominator, which are x square plus 2 and x square plus 3. So what you can do is so you can also put or you can also use some kind of substitution for x square, right? So just a minute. I mean, we can solve it in multiple ways, but I'm just trying to figure out which is the shortest. Okay, so let's take this x square as some another constant t. I mean in some other form as t square, and then 2x dx. No, you can't do this. This is actually very simple. So we can solve it by also actually doing one method is like doing it like this. So I have taken x square and 1 separately. So this is x square dx upon x square plus 2 into x square plus 3, right? And then this is 1 by x square plus 2. So this 1 is similar to dx only. This is x square plus 2 and x square plus 3. And so one method is this, in which you can solve both of them. This can be solved using partial fraction, and this can be solved using substitution. And one more method is to use partial fraction here directly. So that would be the best method, but I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I mean, we can do this certainly, but the easiest way to do that would be
Sir, can we add and subtract the numerator by 2?
yes, we can definitely do that. So if you do that, this becomes x squared plus 3 minus 2. Yeah, that is also cool. Actually, that way we can work this out very easily. Correct. We can either add or subtract 2, or either add and subtract 1. Anything. So either it should be x square plus 3 or x square plus 2, whatever is written inside. So now what happens is, so if you again separate them, the first integral would be x square plus 3 divided by x square plus 2 into x square plus 3. So the first integral would be dx upon x square plus 2 minus 2 upon, or 2 dx upon x square plus 2 into x square plus 3. So this is a direct, you can use direct formula for first. What is this? What is the answer for first integral? This is x square plus a square. This is x square plus a square. Do you remember the formula for dx upon x square plus a square?
1 by 8 tan inverse x by 8
Correct. 1 by 8 tan inverse x by 8. So this is nothing but 1 by root 2 tan inverse x by root 2 minus this 2 can be written, this, take this 2 out and write this as x square plus 3 minus x square plus 2 divided by x square plus 2 into x square plus 3 into dx. So take this 2 out, write this 1 as x square plus 3 minus x square plus 2. This is 1 by root 2 tan inverse x by root 2 minus twice of, now this is, first is integration of dx by x square plus 2, and then minus integration of dx by x square plus 3. So this is nothing but 1 by root 2, and this will be the same answer. So minus this, so this should be minus 1 by root 2. After solving, you'll get this. And this should be plus 2 by root 3 tan inverse x by root 3. That should be the final answer. So just remember, you have to use partial fraction for this. Sometimes you can also get questions in terms of this. E to the power x plus 1, e to the power x plus 2 into e to the power x plus 3. Same question. Same approach as well. In fact, it can again be solved in multiple ways, but yeah, the approach is same. I think you should go with the same approach. Also, it can be like cos x plus 1 upon cos x plus 2 into cos x plus 3. So it can be anything like that. Guys, did you understand this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So for this question, find the shortest distance between the following lines.
Okay.
R vector is equal to I plus j minus k plus s into
Plus s.
s into 2i plus j plus k, and another R vector is
Sorry. Yes.
I plus j plus 2k plus t into 4i plus 2j plus 2k.
And we have to find the shortest distance between them, right?
Yes, sir. For this, we will be using the parallel lines formula, but
Why?
when you use a normal line formula, then you get the shortest distance is 0.
Okay.
Skew lines.
Can you check? I mean, before applying the formula in here, we should check now whether the lines are parallel or not. I mean, there are two
Yes.
possibilities. Either the lines are parallel, right? And there are three possibilities. Sorry. Either the lines are parallel, or the lines are skew, or the lines are intersecting. Only three possibilities. If the lines are intersecting, then the distance between them is 0, right? If the lines are parallel, we can find out the distance between them. And if the lines are skew, then also we can find out the distance between them. Right? So, but both of these formulae were different. Both of these formulae were different for parallel lines and for skew lines. So which formula will be applied will be decided using first checking the lines.
So B1 vector is 2i plus j plus k.
Nazia, you were saying something, sorry. Please.
Yes. Sir. So B1 vector is 2i plus j plus k.
Yes, correct.
And B2 vector is 2 times 2i plus j plus k.
Correct. So we can actually compare them to find out which formula needs to be applied, first of all. So the lines are parallel. We can say both the lines are parallel as their DRs are proportional. Now we can find out the distance between them. Now, how to find out the distance between two lines? Just tell me the formulas. So let's say this is R, this is A1 plus lambda B1 and some other line.
For skew lines, the shortest distance is
Now these are not skew. Let's call them. Okay, okay. For tell me the formula for both of them. Yeah.
skew lines. It is the whole modulus
Yeah.
B2 B1 vector cross B2 vector dot A2 vector minus A1 vector
Correct.
divided by modulus of B1 vector cross B2 vector.
Okay. This
And
is for skew lines, right?
skew lines. For parallel lines, it is B vector modulus of B vector cross A2 vector minus A1 vector.
Sorry, modulus of B vector. No, how can it be possible? Modulus of B cross with something? No, 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 no. I mean, cross product is only possible. Yeah, cross product is only possible between two vectors, right? If you're writing mod B, then it's not a vector, it's a magnitude. So it should be B dot
A2 vector minus A1 vector divided by mod B vector.
just need to apply the formula. Just give me a minute, just a minute. Yes. So we are finding out, we will first find out that the lines are parallel, and then we'll find out the shortest distance between them. It wasn't B dot, it was B cross. So it wasn't mod B cross this, it is only B cross A2 minus A1 divided by mod of B. So now, in this case, this should be B1, right? So for that, always remember this. We have to take 2 common from this. So that 2i plus j plus k, 2i plus j plus k. Right? So the shortest distance between these two lines should be, this is 2i plus j plus k. And this is crossed with a2 minus a1, which is nothing but 3k, divided by of mod b, which is nothing but this 4 root 6. So 2i with 3k is, this is I cross k cross I would be j, so this would be minus 6g. J cross k would be I, this would be plus k 3i, and k with k is 0. So mod of this divided by root 6. Mod of this would be 36 plus 9, 45, 3 root 5 divided by root 6. That should be the shortest distance between these two points. Yes, I guess so. So guys, for shortest distance, first check whether the lines are parallel or not. If the lines are not parallel, then apply the formula for skew lines. Apply this formula. Now let's say lines are intersecting. If lines are intersecting, this will this will give you 0. The shortest distance will be 0 when the lines are intersecting. Guys, did you understand this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
So I do have one case study question.
Yes, Nazira, please.
Yes, sir. So one day, Max teacher is conducting mental ability test. Anand, Sanjay, and Aditya are trying to solve a given Max mental ability problem in Max, whose respective probabilities of solving it are 1 by 2, 1 by 3, and 1 by 4.
Sanjay, Aditya, and
Anand, Sanjay, and Aditya.
okay.
1 by 2, 1 by 3, and 1 by 4.
Okay.
They were asked to solve it independently. So based on the above data, answer any. Okay, so find the probability that Anand alone solves it,
Okay.
and find the probability that exactly one of them solves it.
So so if they're saying that find the probability that Anand alone solves it, it means we want Anand, but we do not want Sanjay and we do not want Aditya. Did you understand this? Can we write this like this? I mean, you're saying that we have to find out the probability that let Anand alone do the job. If Anand alone do the job, it means that Sanjay and Aditya are not doing the job. Which can be written like this? Am I correct? Nazia and Sakina, both of you, did you get this?
Yes, sir.
And what about Sakina?
Yes, sir.
Did you get this? Okay. So now, as the events are independent, this can be written as probability of Anand into probability of Sanjay complement into probability of Aditya complement. These three can be written separately because the events are independent. If the events are independent, the probability of A intersection B can be written as probability of A into probability of B if A and B are independent. So this can be written as this. So this is 1 by 2, this is 2 by 3, this is 3 by 4. This is nothing but 1 by 4. And similarly, if they are asking that any one of them solves it, any one of them, what would be the case?
Exactly one of them solves.
Exactly one of them solves it. Yeah. So what should be the case? How can we write that, Nazir?
Anand solves it, but the other two doesn't. Plus Sanjay solves it, and the
The
other
other
two,
two don't. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
and
Right.
Aditya.
Right. So we have already found out 1 by 4 plus this should be Anand complement intersection Sanjay intersection Aditya complement. So that should be 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 into 3 by 4 plus this should be 1 by 2 into 2 by 3 into 1 by 4. Did you get this? This should be the answer. This is nothing but 6 plus 3, 9 plus 2, 11, 11 by 6. So this should be 11 by 24. Guys, proceed whenever you want.
Yes, sir. The value of integral 1 to 2 dx by x into root of x square minus 1.
X square minus 1.
Yes, sir.
You have to solve this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's call this as I. The value of this integral is I. So I is 1 to 2 dx upon x over x into root over x square minus 1. Right? And if you remember, so let's say there's a function like this. A to B fx dx. Then this can be written as A to B f of A plus B minus x into dx. So x can be replaced with A plus B minus x. Right? So this can be replaced with A plus B minus x. So x here can be replaced with 3 minus x. One is this. Or I mean, because this is the given integral, is a definite integral. That is why I'm trying to think about in terms of properties, that whether I can apply a property or not, right? So there are two approaches to solve this. Either this can be solved using some of the properties of definite integral, or this can be solved using an indefinite problem. Like you have to first find out the integration part of dx upon x root over x square minus 1, and then put the limits in that, right? You can go by either way, but because this problem that belongs to definite integral, so I would like to solve this using some of the properties if that is the case. I mean, if I can solve it using some properties, then that would always be easier to solve, and also quicker to solve, right? Rather than using indefinite integral in this. Yes, one. Yes. So what we can do here is, so dx by x into root over x square minus 1. Right? Now, so we can replace this x square minus 1. I'm not able to see the point of changing this x with 3 minus x, because if I change this x with 3 minus x, I don't think I would get something which would help me in solving the question. So yeah, rather than replacing x with 3 minus x, we should think about in terms of substitution only. So what we can do is we can remove this root. How? If we replace x square minus 1 with t square. So this becomes 2x dx is equals to 2t dt. Right? And from here, you can find out x as root over t square plus 1. Right? So this dx is nothing but t dt divided by x. T dt divided by x. So this is I is equals to. Now I will have to change the limits as well in form of t. So if x is 1, let's put x here 1. If x is 1, then x square is also 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, t square is 0. Hence, when x is 1, t is 0. Now when x is 2, this becomes 2 square, 4 minus 1, 3. T square 3, so it becomes root 3. And now this dx, oh sorry, I'll have to replace dx with what? T dt divided by x. This is the value of dx. Now x is x, and this x square minus 1, this is root over x square minus 1. This becomes root over t square. Right? Now this can be written as 0 to root 3. This is t dt. Now, what is this? Okay, this is t as well. And this is x squared, right? X squared. X square is nothing but t square plus 1. And this is t, so t cancelled out. This becomes dt upon t square plus 1. Now dt upon t square plus 1 is very simple. This is tan inverse t from the limit 0 to root 3. From the limit 0 to root 3. So this becomes tan inverse root 3 minus tan inverse 0. Tan inverse 0 is nothing but 0. Tan inverse root 3 is pi by 3. That's it. Is that the correct answer?
Yes, sir.
So first, as soon as I see a problem related to definite integral, I will try to solve it using some property. But as soon as you apply the properties, you will get to know whether the properties, I mean, whether you can actually solve it using that property or not. So just think about next step, next 2 steps, you will get to know what to do. As here, the substitution wasn't, the properties wasn't useful. So I've gone for substitution. Guys, anything else? Please feel free to ask.
So there is another question.
Yes.
Integral 0 to pi
Okay.
x tan x
Cool.
divided by sec x cosec x dx.
Sec x plus cosec x or what?
No plus, sir, just sec x dot cosec x dx.
Okay. So we can first simplify this. We can write tan x as sin x by cos x, right? So this would be x sin x divided by cos x. This sec x would be 1 by cos x, and this cosec x would be 1 by sin x. So this is x into sin square x. X sin square x dx. Now apply the formula, replace x with a plus b minus x, which is pi plus 0, pi minus x. I have only applied the first property, third or second property, whichever was this. So I'm replacing x with pi minus x. The integral remains same. So first, and this would be 0 to pi. So sine pi minus x would be sin x only. So this becomes sin square x. This is pi minus x sin square x dx. Now this is equation 2. You add 1 plus 2. This becomes 2i. And see, this is x sin square x. This is minus x sin square x. They both get cancelled out. So this becomes 0 to pi times sin square x. Because you got this minus x sin square x and you got x sin square x plus sin square x. When you add them, they get cancelled out. So I is pi by 2. Now you have to just multiply sin square x from 0 to pi. You know how to do this. You have already solved this in the exercises. So either you can write sin square x as 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2. And then integrate that. Right? Can you solve this after this?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
All the questions are done for today.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how is the preparation going on?
It's going good.